Look. Okay, here we go. First off, when's the last time you had a chance to see a Rarities piece at $99? But I gotta tell you, the price is not everything. I think the thing about this that makes it everything is that it is an every single day wearable ring. You will find yourself reaching for it time and time and time again. We're doing free shipping, so if you're kind of thinking about this, well, it's risk-free. You get it home, you try it on for size. If you don't love it, just send it back. It's under $20 on any charge card we accept, and it's from Carol Brodie. This lady has dressed everybody. It's kind of like the who's who of Hollywood. She has dressed them for the most important events of their entire life on the red carpet. And now, for the last, well, more than 10 years, she's been dressing you and I.
You're aging me, girlfriend. 8 years.
I don't think that we have ever had anything quite like this, and especially for less than $100. When you look at the lowest appraised price, the lowest appraised price on this is $190. We're doing it for $99.90, and again, under $20 on your charge card. So, Carol, we're gonna take everybody through the genuine gemstones, because as you look at this, you've gotta realize these are real gemstones in precious noble metal. My very favorite, if you want to talk about getting ready for the season, the garnet. And this is not just any garnet, this is Mozambique. Look at the intensity of that.
With your nails. Oh my God, if you love that red nail polish, there is nothing better.
And then the one that would go back with the garnet, that goes back with absolutely everything, our white topaz. Who would not think this is diamonds? Then, Miss Carol, the look of black diamonds. Actually, a gemstone that has often been found in the crown jewels, black spinel. And then we have available for you the amethyst, probably the #1 bestseller from Rarities by Carol Brodie, blue topaz, and then that warm harvest gold citrine. But Carol, even more importantly than the fact that we can wear this every day, it's under $100. It is a Rarity designer piece. There is a story and a reason why you brought this to us.
There absolutely is. So how do we come up with something so special, so unique, and so magical for you? This is called my Times Square ring. How many of you have been to Times Square in New York City? Have you ever felt that excitement, that well of energy? Have you seen it in the movies or maybe on television? Please look at the colors. Okay, let's hold on to this photo. Do you see the amethyst purples? Do you see the golden citrine? Do you see the red garnet? Do you see those white, bright topaz lights? Do you see that Swiss blue and that Sherlock Holmes big, big, gorgeous? Look at this, those citrine colored cabs. Everything about these rings was inspired by the most exciting place in the world. Times Square is the crossroads of the world. Now, I want to share with you my experience in Times Square before I take you through the most amazing why you have to have this ring right now. So I live on 7th Avenue, and every night for my dog's 9 o'clock walk, we walk to Times Square. The well of excitement. Okay, wait, guess what? That's Buckwheat. This is my dog. This is the favorite man of my whole life. He's 13. So Buckwheat and I go down 7th Avenue, and he gets that roar of excitement, you know, like that dog thing when they like start lifting their legs, and my heart starts beating fast. And I think to myself every day, how do I get New York City? How do I get Times Square to you? How do I get it to you? And now we have. I want to take you through the joy and the glory and the splendor of the Times Square ring. Okay, you're seeing Connie wear that amazing cinnamon cayenne garnet, which is by far, it is my favorite ever, ever, ever. And that black, sparkling black diamond spinel. Let me show you what makes this ring so special. I'm gonna give you a little tour. We're gonna start out with the shape. This is actually a square ring. I don't think any of you probably own a square ring. I certainly didn't, but of course it's Times Square, so we had to make it a square. A square ring has so many more benefits than even a round. Let me start by showing you. One huge benefit of this ring is that because it's square, if you have a larger knuckle, I think, which we all do as we get older, you can just slip it on over your knuckle. So you know how you fight with a round circular band, right? Okay, so this one again, I'm just gonna show you. It's a square. It just goes like that. Ease, slip. Now, stackable. Squares, think about square boxes when you pile up square boxes or blocks. You can make a Lego wall. You can just keep piling them. When things are round, they tip over. So look at this. I can easily stack these rings. They are Times Square stackables. Now, no matter what color combination I put together, it's magical. So I want you to remember that when you get this home, it doesn't matter if you put this with your own rings, if you get one. One is a statement.
Oh, yeah.
Two is a signature. Three, oh my gosh, three is just a dream. So now let's talk about, you may be thinking to yourself,
and real quickly, Carol, we need to let everyone know, because most people are getting more than one. If you buy this $190 ring today at $99, if you buy a second, you're getting $20 off. If you buy a third, you're getting $20 off. So if you buy one, it's $99, and that hands down is the best value we've ever offered in a Rarity Today special. But to get another, it's gonna be $79. Now I wanna show you this real quickly, and then Carol's gonna go back through everything. If you're only getting one, you are still getting that incredible presentation piece, that difference maker in your jewelry collection. But it's nice to buy at least two, so you can play with them. And then, you know, even if you don't buy three today, or you don't buy two today, you have that option in the future of adding other colors, so these become your building blocks in your jewelry collection. You know, there are not very many things that we can say are everyday. You certainly can't buy, you know, a lot of jewelry that you say, I'm gonna wear that every single day. Maybe your wedding ring, maybe you have a tennis bracelet, but most jewelry you wear for certain occasions or with certain outfits. This is every single day. If you are wearing yoga pants and a t-shirt, you put this on.
Totally.
Yeah, if you're wearing a cute little dress, you put this on. If you're wearing a turtleneck and jeans, you put this on. That's why we are so very busy at this point. And I want to show you too, the thickness, because one thing Carol does not do, you know this if you're a Rarities collector, she never skimps on anything to hit a price point. The metal is nice and strong and secure and luxurious. You have that European piercing work behind the stone, so you're gonna get that light play of each and every one. And look, no prongs to catch or to snag on anything. It's pave, so they literally are set side by side by side, so each and every one gets their own chance to sparkle, their own chance to shine. And that's why the pave usually is so much more expensive, but you have that in this. I want to show you the colors one more time, then I'm going to go back to Carol, and we're going to tell you all about it. We're supposed to have a full presentation coming up next hour. However, I will tell you, if you know you want this, or maybe you ordered earlier and you're thinking, I've got to get that other color that I'm thinking about, get it right now, because I can't promise you that we'll get through the whole presentation next hour with how limited we are on some of these. We have size 4 through size 10. There's your citrine, November burst stone, the color of sunshine, the color of harvest gold, as we're watching the changing of leaves already starting in some of the colder parts of the country right now. There's your Swiss blue topaz. People gravitate towards that. That is the #1 best-selling color in the country, in the United States. Then worldwide, amethyst is the #1 most popular gemstone. Then we have what looks like black diamonds. You would swear it's black diamonds. It's black spinel, actually even more rare than a diamond. We have the white topaz, cut and faceted, very similar to a diamond. Again, people would assume that you have a diamond band. And my favorite, hands down, is that warm, rich, burning embers effect that you get in the garnet. This is every lady's ring, and again, for every single day. The difference is you're saying, well, my style's different from Kate's. My style's different from Carol's. My style's different from Colleen's. We all have different styles, but we will wear this in different ways, Carol.
Absolutely. And we have some pictures, and I don't know if you have them ready for us, but I gave the rings to each one of our beautiful Rarities models, and everyone took them. This is how I wore the rings this week. So I just want you to be able to see from a styling perspective. You're able to spread them out on 2 fingers and I always wear another big ring with them. I guess because I love big chunky rings. But then I came out the other day and I just wore 2 stacked together, and people's eyes popped out of their head. I believe the vivid saturation of color, because we use the black rhodium, we're able to get that pop of color. Now, here we have Victoria, Kate, and Lynn. These are our Rarities models. I gave them each the rings, and I said, go into your regular life, get dressed the way you want, and style these the way you want. So each one of them, you can see Victoria, she chose to put them on with big glasses, a t-shirt, and make them her own funky way. Kate, who you just saw right now in that black motorcycle jacket, Kate put on her cute black hat, she's edgy, and she just stacked 3 together. Lynn is my girl, who I think is every woman in America. She's beautiful, but she's approachable. Lynn, you're the most approachable, beautiful person I've ever met. She is you. Lynn chose to do them again in her own style. No matter how you create your look, you cannot make an error. You're only gonna get better. Why do you need this ring in your wardrobe? You need this ring in your jewelry wardrobe because it changes everything. You don't need to go out and get that expensive new velvet booty that's going to be out of style. I promise you, that velvet booty, I kind of wanted one, and then I'm like, oh my God, the minute it snows, that velvet booty is going bye-bye. But this is fine jewelry. This is the real deal. I know when you're looking at it and you're thinking, wow, it's $99.90. And then I'm getting the second for $20 off and the third for $20 off. I know when you think about that, you're thinking, how can this be precious gems? How can this be not only precious sterling silver, but also rhodium? Rhodium is the most expensive precious metal in the world. At the finest jewelry houses that I've worked for, that I've had the honor of working for, I should say. And I'm gonna take off this big ring so you can see the way I really love this. At these jewelry houses, we use rhodium to plate platinum. Platinum, as you all know, is how you secure a diamond because it is the strongest, most precious metal. The only metal that's more expensive than platinum is rhodium. That's why we use rhodium over our sterling silver. And if you look at the shine and the luster and the strength of that silver, you understand why Rarity silver is not like any other.
Okay, Carol, we have a clock on the screen. So again, I want to invite you. The great thing about shopping here at HSN is you have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you don't love this, you send it back. We pay to ship it to you. All you're doing is you're putting under $20 on your charge card. There's a reason that people who love gemstones, people who love style, they shop with Carol. And now today, to be our best value of the day, kicking off Gem Month. This is the final today's special from Carol for the entire year, and we worked and worked and worked to bring it to you at under $100 and the free shipping and under $20 on your charge card. Allow yourself to have that ring that when in doubt, because we all have that dress, you know, you have that black dress that whether you lose 10 pounds, you gain 10 pounds, you put it on and it still looks good. You have that handbag that every time, even if you're just like dressed down, Carol and I were talking about this, you go out without a stitch of makeup on, your hair in a ponytail, but you put that handbag over your shoulder, you're feeling like that power piece. This is the ring that, honest to goodness, you will reach for all the time, and you're gonna know that it steps up whatever you put it with. And then to grow with you, to be able to grow with you and know that, you know what, if your birthday is coming up in 3 months, you could get a different color. If your anniversary is coming up in 6 months for your anniversary, you could get a different color. So it's not just one look. It's gonna continue to grow with you and continue to grow with your style. And what can you get out there in the market for this price point? I gotta be honest with you. Most of the time you're getting crystal. Most of the time you're not getting real metal. Maybe you're getting a sterling silver band. This is 2.34 carats of genuine gemstones. Real cherry-picked, hand-selected, genuine gemstones set, and let me just show you. Let me grab one. In a way in which they would usually set diamonds. Look at that beautiful European piercing work. Look at the thickness of the metal. Look at how the stones go down the side of the shank. So when you have this on, it looks like it's a complete eternity band. Comfort level out of this world. If you are wearing it on your ring finger, which I gotta be honest with you, I think most of us are wearing it on the center of the index finger, but if you're wearing it on your ring finger, order a size down. Now that's only if you're wearing it on your ring finger. I personally am wearing it on the center, wearing it on the index finger, finger, so I'm ordering my regular size. And the great thing is, Carol said this earlier, if you happen to have larger knuckles and you have trouble slipping those circular rings, round rings, which 98% of rings are round, over your knuckles, you're not gonna have that problem with this. And yet it's not gonna twist because of the way that it's weighted. We are crazy busy. As you can see, these are ticking away. So one more time, if you want the warmth, if you want that burning embers, if you want my favorite, that's the garnet.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah.
It's red. This is red diamond red. You know, there's one red diamond in the world that people know of. It's called the Moussaïef red diamond. I've seen it. I've held it. It's in the Smithsonian. This red garnet, this cinnamon spicy cayenne red garnet, this is the color. Look it up. This is the color of a red diamond.
Okay, then we have amethyst, we have citrine, we have blue topaz, we have gorgeous white topaz, and last but not least, okay, again, maybe when in doubt, you go black spinel, right?
Absolutely. So the black spinel and the white topaz, will you put them on together, Connie? This is your basic. This is your building blocks of your Times Square stackable rings. This is going to work with everything you own in your jewelry wardrobe. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Connie's just put this on with our, wait till you see this amethyst
And it's so funny,
ring.
I never wear dark nails. Look,
They look so gorgeous.
It feels like fall, doesn't it?
It finally feels like fall. So you've got your fall colors here. You've got your spring colors. The beautiful thing about precious gemstones is that they are all year round. Maybe what you want to do is go for your birthstone. I mean, that red garnet, that black. And if you're noticing that with all of these rings, there's this unbelievable sparkle, this unbelievable brilliance in the color. That is because we use black rhodium. So look at, have you ever seen an amethyst that glows with that vibrancy that looks like a neon sign in Times Square? Nobody has seen a Swiss blue topaz. Because of the pave workmanship, the quality of the pave workmanship, and the fact that we use a black rhodium, again, rhodium being the most expensive precious metal in the world, we're able to make these rings pop. Are they always gonna pop? Are they always gonna have the saturation of color? Yes, forever. Why? Because they are precious, natural gemstones from God's earth.
Look at this. I've got to show everybody too. I want to show the today's special. You know, this is the thing I love about Rarities. You can start building a collection. Like our today's special, everybody's asking about my necklace. Look at this back with my necklace, which, by the way, we do have a this hour only special on that necklace coming up next hour. It's also black spinel. But my point is, these weren't meant to be matchy-matchy, my necklace and this ring, you know, earrings that we have coming up in this show and the ring, but it all has that flavor. It all has Carol's style. As she said, she's worked for the biggest design houses in the world, and now she's bringing that flavor to us at a fraction of the price that you would expect to pay. I know we're busy. I'm going to show you one more time on the hand. And if you saw this on, there's no way in a million years that you would ever believe that that's $200. Well, actually, it's $179 worth of rings. Because remember, you were getting your second for $20 off, your third for $20 off. So you buy one for $99. Each one after that is $20 off. And my producer is stretching in a moment past the clock because we are so busy. Over 4,000 ordered. And that is obviously, when we're talking Rarities, that's the biggest portion of what we have available for you. So I hope you do this for yourself, because this is what, and I can't say this, y'all don't hear me say this. This is one I can say is for every woman. This is for every woman. And I don't say that. I do jewelry usually 5 out of 7 days a week. But I don't say a ring is for every woman, because quite frankly, most rings are not. They are for a particular style depending on what the ring happens to be. It's for the classic woman, or it's for the fashion forward woman, or it's for, this is for everybody, and it's for every day.
And it elongates your fingers. It's ageless, it's timeless. I want to share one other thing with you. These are the warm colors. So if you go to that garnet, to that red diamond colored garnet, or that canary yellow citrine that looks like the best yellow diamond, this is that warm color. We've got the whiskey with it. If you want to go for the cooler colors are the amethyst, the Swiss blue topaz, of course, the black. So there's different kind of personalities. There are warm personalities and there are these cool personalities. Each one has a different vibe and a different moment. You know what yours is. Mine is cool one day, mine's warm and sensual the next. That's why I needed the whole set.
Okay, hang in there. They're making us move because they want to save some of these for next hour. My